Welcome, sir. Welcome to today's Came For with Goodness. Today we'll be talking about calculation of mole comprehensively. In the first definition, we define mole as the amount of a substance that weighs the same as the gram, atomic, or molecular mass of such compound or element. Then, in the second definition, we define the mole of a substance as the amount of a substance which will contain 6.023 exponent 23 particles of such substance. And in the third definitions, we define a mole as the amount of a gaseous substance that will occupy a volume of 22.4 dm³ at STP. Owing to these three definitions, comprehensively, a mole can be defined as that amount of a substance which contains 6.023 exponent 23 particles of such content and would weigh an exact weight as its gram, atomic, or molecular mass and occupies a volume of 22.4 dm³ at STP. Whichever way you are asked to calculate the number of moles, be it a compound or an element, it must obey or line up with these three principles or criteria: the molecular volume, which is 22.4 dm³, the gram atomic mass or molecular mass of such compound, and then the number of particles of such element, which is 6.023 exponent 23. Having said this, let's go over to the board and solve the question on the board together. We are going to take it step by step, bit by bit, so that we'll be able to understand this question. Now, the question is, calculate the moles and number of electrons required to convert 3.55 grams of chloride ions. That is to say, the chloride is in its ionic stage, which is Cl-. So we have something like this solution. This is chloride ion. So they said, what is the number of moles? That is the first question. And secondly, the number of electrons required to convert. They gave us the mass of the chloride ion, which is what? 3.55 grams. And you know that mole is equals to mass over molar mass. We'll get the mole. And that basically answered this question for us. Are you getting me? Now, this chloride ion is converted to what? Atomic chlorine. So this is the ion. When it loses electron, it will fall back into its neutral state, which is atomic chlorine. They did not say gaseous chlorine, atomic, just one. Are you getting me? If it is gaseous chlorine or chlorine gas, it would have been